All right, just to confirm the order of the sale. The order of the sale will be as follows. We will go youth in hand from first to ninth. Then we will go the yearlings in hand 60 and over division, starting with Gail and second to Frank. Then we will go to the weanlings that are over there in the pin behind the announcer's booth. And then we will do the horses that are the ride through, again, going starting at first, going down to fifth.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get this sale underway. Before we get to the fun part, I've got a few things I want to go through. My name is Cale Mantle. I'll be your auctioneer tonight, and we're with Longhorn Video Auctions, and we're going to start this deal with, like Brandon said. But before we get started, you can pay for your horses tonight, and then you can go ahead and load them tonight after you've paid. We won't take any money until after the sale. The brand man and the health guy will be down there, and they will get you checked out tonight. If you don't get them, I don't know how late they're going to stay tonight, but let's don't stay past midnight all night. So let's get that done tonight. And then tomorrow morning, they can start at 8 a.m., and you can start loading again until 2. If you're not here and you don't have a ride for your horse and you're bidding on the internet, then go ahead and that horse will go home with your trainer, and you can make arrangements with your trainer to get that horse shipped. Is that clear? So before we get started here, I mean, it's hard to believe that these horses hadn't even seen a human in 120 days ago. So with that said, I want you guys to kind of understand one thing. This is kind of important. These horses have been with professional trainers for the last 120 days. So if you kick them out for 60 days and don't crawl on them and don't mess with them, they're not going to be broke when you go back out there to get them on. So it's important that you, if you're not a horseman yourself, you absolutely get with somebody that is, because we don't want anybody getting hurt. These horses are well started, but this is the beginning part of their training. They're not finished horses by any means. And I tell you what, I think you guys got something to bid on tonight. So without further ado, let's get started, and we're going to go with Jake. Want to tell us a little about that, Brandon?
Yes, sir. I'd love to. Jake is shown this year by Jade Messino. She has competed in the Montrose Tip Challenge in the past. This is not by no means a rookie to the Maverick Makeover program. She's a follower of Mustang Maddie, Buck Brannaman, and Clinton Anderson, and is creating a unique training style all of her own. I think it shows in the wonderful freestyle that she put forth today. Jake is an amazing horse. She did a very, very good job. Her freestyle was absolutely incredible. She had great showmanship. Jumped on a moving trailer. She was up and underneath that horse and up on top of the stand, and she is the winner of your yearling in-hand youth division.
All right, now these horses are all going to start at 100 and a quarter unless they have got a bid on the internet. I'll let you know where they're going to start. This horse is going to start at 125. 125, but I get 50, 50, but I get 50, 50, but I get 50. Somebody give me $50 now where? 150 now, 50 now, 75. 75 where? Now 70, but I get 75, but I get 170 now 2. 200 now, but the 2 on the internet. 200. 200 now, but I get 2 now, 2 and a quarter. 2 and a half now, 50, 50, but I get 50, 50, but I get 50, 50, but now 75. 75 got to be 300 and a quarter. 325 now 50. Now 50 got to be 75. 375, but it gets 75, but it gets 70, but I'm at 75. Got to be 375 on the internet. 75 now 4. Now 4 new bidder. Now 4 and a quarter. Now half. 4 and a half. We get 50, 50, we get 50, 50, 50, 50. 450 now 75. 475, but it gets 75, but it gets 75. 475, but it get 5, but it get 5, but it get 5. Internet, you're out. 475, but it get 5, but it get 5, but it get 5. 475. I got 450 when the man up here, who's 475. Now 5. 500. 500 on the internet, now a quarter. 20 and 5, 525, but you get 20 and 5, now 50. And 50, 50, but you get 50, 50, but you get 75. 75 down there, now 75, 75, now 6. 600 now, 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter now, 7. 6 and a half. 675. And 7. You guys don't need me. 7 and a quarter. 7 and a half. I got 7 and a quarter up here. You got to be 7 and a half. Internet, you're out. 6 and a 7 and a half. Got to be 750. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. And 75. 800. Got 800 on the internet? Need $800 now. Who's going to give 800 now, but give 8. I got 775 and the man over here, you got to be 800. 800 now, 8. Take a look at that horse. She's been crawling under that horse all day long. She had such a show on him. 8 1/4, guys. They're not going to go down. 8 1/4 now, half. Got to be 50 over here. 8 1/2 over here now. 50, 50 now, 75. 875, but it gets 70, 75. 875 now, 9. 900, but it get 9, and now 9 1/4. 925. Now 50. 950, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. 950 says no. 950. Internet, you're out. I got 9 1/4 with the man up here. You got to be 9 1/2. Anybody else? 9 1/2. I'm going to sell him. We're under the money, guys. Take a look at that. He ain't made a bad move all day. He's just been sitting there with his head down even when she lost him. He stood right there. 900. 9. Okay, I need 9 1/2. I got you at 9 1/4. I need 9 1/2. 950 where? We got to go, guys. 950. 9 1/2. 9 1/2. We're way into the money, guys. These horses, if you got groceries and you got time, if you've been to a horse sale lately, you know these horses are bringing 15,000 and on up. Anything broke past 5 years old. If they're a good horse, and these horses are well on their way. All we need is 950. 9 1/2. I'm going to sell him. 9 1/4, 950, 50, 50. I sold him. 9 1/4. Number, please. 7,006. Good. That's a good horse. Next lot. Going with Hawk. Tell us a little about him, Brandon.
All right, we're going to the next one. This is Bryn Emlin and Hawk. Now, Hawk came out of the Carson City facility out of Antelope Valley, Nevada. Quiet, steady. You guys all saw him out there. If there's any horse in this world that's not afraid of trolls and chainsaws, well, we showed that this was him in that freestyle. Bryn Emlin, a wonderful young lady, been around a whole bunch. In fact, her family was up there in the Carbondale area at the rodeo this summer doing a whole bunch. Been on ranches in Montana, Colorado. The cowgirl set on her first Mustang when she was only 2 years old. And I think she did a wonderful job. She is the reserve champ of the yearling in hand youth division. Bryn Emlin and Hawk.
Bryn, before I get started, Bryn, who thought up the trolls and the chainsaw? You or your brothers or who? Your dad. All right, where is he at? We got him bids on the internet. How much we at? Got 100 1/4 where? I got 100. I've got to be 150. I got 140. 100 1/4 where we start. You got to be 50. Where's $50 now? 50, 50. We're going to get 50, 50. The trolls are worth that. 50 now. You're another one, huh? 75. I got 175. I got to be 75. I got 100 1/2 over here. 175. But to get 5. But to get 5. But to get 75. 175. I need 175. But to get 5. But to get 5. Internet, you're out. 175. We're not even a third of the money where we were before. $175 is all we're asking. 175. Now 2. 200 now 2. 2 1/4. 225 now 50. $250 wear now 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. You're out down there. Your man's out. Now 75. Now 3. 3 1/4. 350. 350, but you get 50, 50, 50, 50, but you get 50, 50. $350. $350. Now 75. Internet, you're out. I got it. Got to be 4. 400 now. 4, but to get $400. Got to be 4 where now? 4, but 4. Say yes. $400 where? 400 now. I got this man up here at 375. Internet, you're out. You got to be 400. 400 now. But to get $400. $400 where? $400. Guys. And now 5. Just in time. 4 1/4. 4 1/2. 450. And 75. 475 now 5. 500 now 1/4. 525, but to get 5, 20 and 5. Got to be 5 1/4. 5 1/2. 75. 575, but to get 5, 575. You're all out down there. I got 5 1/2 with this man right here. You ready for 570? And he says yes. 6. 600. Everybody's in if they just raise their hand. 600 now, but it gets 676. 600, you sure? The little boy, you just bought a horse. He's raising his hand. 600. 600, do you say no? One more time. 600. All right, I sold out. 575, what's your numbers, sir? 8,000. 8,000, your buyer. Now we're on to this loud-colored Remington. What's his story?
Well, we're looking at a very good-looking tri-colored paint horse here by the name of Remington. That came out of the Antelope Valley, Nevada area as well, shown today by Chance Allred. From right down the road at Rangeley, Colorado, this young man is only 11 years old. You saw him back there today. He was driving the horse from the point behind, and he was making him work all the way through it. The cowboy, for the last 2 years, has watched his uncle and his cousins do the Meeker Mustang Makeover. He came in. This is his first trip on the Makeover crew, man. I think he did an exceptional job, and he has got a gorgeous little paint horse here to show for it.
Give him a round of applause. That's a lot of work for an 11-year-old kid. This little horse is quiet. And this is the first of the all reds, and this is a cowboy name, and I love cowboy broke horses. And they drove him in here and drove him over the bridges and drove him around, and that horse just put his head down, and he's just as quiet a horse as you're ever going to find. And I think it's because of that little kid. So I really think we ought to be higher than what we are, but we're going to start him at 100 and a quarter. 125 where now? I'm getting 50, now 75. I got to be 75 in the stands. I got to get 50, get 75 now. 200. 200 where now? I got two of you down there. I took you down on the end. Got to be 2 and a quarter here. Hal, you got to be 2 and a quarter now. 2 and a half. Now 3. Got to be 3. Nobody 3, but 3, but 300, 3,000, 300. 3 and a quarter now. 20 and 5. Now 50, 75, 400. I think I'm at 475. 475 down on the end. I got 4.5 over here. Got to be 75 down on the end. And now 500. She said yes. How many you got? 3? Okay. 5 and a quarter. Now half. Got to be 5. Got to be 550. Now it's 575. On the end, you got to be 575. 575, but get 5, but get 5, get 575. Now 6. Now 6 and a quarter. 6 and a quarter. 625. Say yes. Now 6.5. 650 now 50. 50. Cowboy broke horse, boys. 6.5. $50 now 75. Now 700. Now a quarter. Now half. Internet, you're out. Now 75. Now 8. 800. Now 8 and a quarter. Now 9. Okay, I just skipped you 75. 9 easy now. 9 and a quarter. Now go 9.5. I got you at 9 and a quarter. You got to be 9.5 down further. Said yes. I'm going to jump it by 50. $1,000. $1,000 where now? Now 50. Now 100. 100. 1,100. Now 1,150. Now 12. Hey, now 12 and a half. Hal, you're out. I got him at 12 and a half. I got 1,200 bid. You got to be 12 and a half. I got you on the end at 1,200. You got to be 1,250. 1,250 now. 50, 50, 50, 50. 1,250. 1,250. Hal, you're out. 1,250. 1,250. Internet, you're out. 12 and a half. Where are you at? 12 and a half. 12 and a half. 1,250. I got 12 and a half with Bruce down there in the end. 12 and a half. Everybody's out. 1,250. I got to be 1,250. I got you at 12. You got to be 1,250. Hal, you're out. All right, I'm going to sell him. 1,250. Last chance, Internet. 12 and a half. 50, 50, 50, 50. 1,250. 1,250. And I sold out 1,200. Say it again. 7,002, your buyer. 7,002. Good job, kid.
That kid's really excited. He heard 7,002, and he thinks that's how much money he's taking home. Well, we're ready to go to our next horse. We're bringing in, this is Milo, shown by Caroline McLaughlin. Caroline lives down the road. She's a senior at Steamboat Springs, and she's been involved with 4-H, the Pony Club. And last year, when her sister entered the Meeker Mustang Challenge, she came away with the highest selling Mustang. Encourage her to be one heck of a trainer this year. Milo, you can see him. He is a cutie. He's got them big old...
Are we selling Sonny?
We are selling Milo. We had a mix-up on our sheet here, so we're going back. We're going to Milo first.
Sell it on this order?
Yep, we're going to go to Milo first. Exhibitor number 5.
Okay, tonight, I know the order's a little bit wrong, but we've already entered it into the computer. Can I switch those two around?
Yep, I bet we can.
Milo, I'd like to do Sonny, and then we don't have to change the computer.
Yeah, you just got an extra walk in the arena. Shake that grass skirt on that horse. That's good. There you go.
All right, sorry about that. We'll bring you back.
Oh, you're all good, man. All right, this is Sonny. He was shown by Garrett Mertz, cowboy from right here in Meeker, Colorado. Look at this pretty little Palomino. Yeah. Now, Sonny, if you look on his online dating profile or inside here in the little catalog, he is a love bug. And he is a pleaser. Halters of these has learned to lay down on command. He is brave, level-headed,
Where are we at?
and he wants to be your friend. Garrett, this young man, did an exceptional job. Took it all with a grain of salt and a big old smile on his face. Let's sell a beautiful Palomino in the arena right now.
Take a look at that color, guys. A little groceries time, and that horse is going to be worth the money. Now, take a look at that color. I got 100 and a quarter, be half. Got to be $50. Now, this horse is really quiet. $150, now 75. Got to be 75 now, 200 now, 200. Where you at? 200 now, but 2. I got you at 175 over here. 175 here. I got to be 2. 200 there, but get 2. Now a quarter. 225, but get 20 and 5. You're out over here. Got to be 2 and a quarter, now half. Now 75, 275, now 3. Got to be 3, now 3, but a 300, 3,000, 300. 3 and a quarter, 3 and a half. Got to be 3 and a half. 350, now 50, 350, and 75. Now 4. Internet, you're out. You got to be 400. 400 where? Now 4, but get 400. Now quarter. 4 and a quarter. 20 and 5. 20, but get 20 and 5. 425 where? Now 425, but get 25. I got this girl up here. 4 and a quarter. 4 and a half. Got to be 450. Is that your man? Is that your girl? Okay. I got you at 4 and a quarter. You got to be 50. 50, but get 50. Now 75. 475, but get 5, but get 5, but get 5. 475. 475, now 500. Got to be 500 now, but get 5, but get 5, but get 500. And now 5 and a quarter. 5 and a half. Got to be 50. $550 now, 50. 500's over there, 5 and a quarter. Now 50, now 75. Now 600. Now 600. Say yes, little guy. 600 and a quarter. Oh man, 50. 650. Got to be $50. Now 75. Now 7. Now 7 and a quarter. Got to be 725 over there. We took 700 here. You got to be 7 and a quarter. 725. Now half. 7 and a half. And get 50. Yes or no? Now 75. 775. But get now. You say yes. 800. 800 over there. Got to be 8 and a quarter. 8 and a half. 9. Got to be 900. 9 and a half. 950 now, 50 now, $1,000. $1,000 wear now, 1,000. Would get 1,000. Would get a bit of money, 1,000. Would get 1,000. Would get $1,000. Now 250. 12 and a half. Got to be 12 and a half. I took $1,000 over here. You got to be 1250. 12 and a half wear now, 1,250. 12 and a half, 1250. 12 and a half. Look at the color. 12 and a half. Now 50. Now 5. Now 1,500. 1,500. 13. 1,300. Now 13 and a half. 1,350, but get 50, good 50. 13 and a half, 14. 14 says yes, 50. 14 and a half, 1450, little guy. We got time.
Yeah, heck, this kid's not going to graduate high school for 4 years. He's only in the 8th grade. He's got a lot of time.
1,500. 1,500. You're picking on this kid. 1,550. They said yes up there. You got to be 15 and a half. 1,550. 1,005 and a half, but it get 50, 50, 50. 1,550, now 16. She said, no, I think you're going to get him. Well, sure, I'm going to slap this gavel. 15, 50. Good job, little guy. What is it? 7014, the bar.
All right, well, we got that one in. Let's go ahead and switch it back up. And we're going to go back on your sheets. Now, we are bringing in Caroline again. We kind of started introducing her a little bit. This is your fourth place winner in the yearling in-hand competition, Miss Caroline McLaughlin from Steamboat Springs, Colorado. You saw her down there. This is Milo. And dare I say, I want to say that this isn't the first time that we've seen a horse dressed up in a grass skirt, but it's definitely the first time today. And that horse took it like a champ.
That is the happiest little horse I think I've ever seen, and the happiest girl. Now, let me tell you a quick story here. That horse doesn't look very big, but that girl is 6'1". So it's a little odd perspective there, but don't piss her off is what I'm saying. So let's get some money out of it. We got 100 and a quarter now. Well, we're going to be 50. $50 now. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 150. 150 where now? 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 150. You pointed at me and almost bought a horse. $150 now. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 150. I got 100 and a quarter on the start there. You got to be 100 and a half. Now 75. 75 down here. You got to be 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, but you get 75. I got 150 bid. You got to be 75. 75. Internet, you haven't been doing things for a while. 175, but he gets 70 and 5. 175, but he gets 5. Now 2. I think we just took his bid. Okay, there's 2 of them. All right. Now you got to be 2. All right, I got to be 200. 2 but a 2, but now 2 and a quarter. 225, but he get 20 and 5. 20 but 20, but he get 20 and 5. Now 50. 250, now 50, 50, 50, 50. Did you say yes on 50? You got to be 75 now. 275, 70 and 5. 70, but he get 77, but he get 75. 275. 275. I'm going to sell you one of them. You keep pointing. Melissa, I just put you in at 275. 275. Now, no, I got 2.5 down there somewhere. You got to be 75. 275, but it gets 75. 275 where now? 77, good at 77, good at 70, 70, good at 75. Internet, you're out. 275. That ain't enough money, guys. You said yes on 275? Now you got to be 3. 3 but a 3, but now a quarter. I got 3 over here at 25, now 50. Got to be 50, 50, 50. This horse is pretty well started, guys. 350, yes. 375 down there. 375, but get 70, 70, but get 75, now 4. 400 now 4, but a 4, but a 400 now quarter. 425 where? 20, but now 50. 450, 50, 50, 50, 50, because it says no. 4 and a quarter is your bid. You got to be 4.5. Internet, where you at? 4.5. Got to be 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Somebody bid 50. Got to be 450. Way off, way off, way off. Look at the color on that, guys. His legs, if he grows into them, he's going to be huge. 4.5 is where we're at. We had 4 and a quarter, 4.5. David, 4 and a quarter, 4.5. Got to be $50. $25 more. One more time. 4.5 over here. You got to be 75. 475, but now we're getting there. 475, but it gets 75. I got 50 over here. You got to be 475. Now 5. 500 now 5, but he got 5, but he get 5. That little girl's looking real disappointed. 500. $500 where? Now 5, but he get 5, but he get 5. $500 where? We're way under the money, guys. We should be closer to over $1,000. 500 where? Got to be 5. Got to go. Smile some more. 475. 500 where now? 5, but he get 5. 500. Come on, that way is worth $25. Somebody go 5. $500 where now? 5, but I'm selling. 475. 500. I sold out. 475. $8,008 your number. 8,008 your buyer.
And our next horse into the arena, we're going to bring in Plato. Plato was shown today by Haley Minnick. She's 17 years old at Oak Creek, Colorado. And this horse came out of the Carson City facility in Antelope Valley, Nevada. Smart, intuitive. I tell you what, if y'all watch the freestyle this young lady did, she was up on top of the barrel. She got down over the top of him. There was everything to it. Beautiful. Had him painted up, done good, did a great energy. He took the tarp like it was nothing and followed that young lady around like a puppy. He is obviously something that wants to please, and I think he's going to give somebody a great, great, great horse when they get him home.
The set alone was worth $2,000. We got 150 on the internet. Take a look at that color. Those socks. I got 150. You got to be 75. 175. We're now 70. But get 77. But get 75. 175. Got to be 175. Buckskin. 175. We could work on him. 175 now. For 175. Got 50 bid. You got to be 75. 174. Now, huh? Need 150. I thought you said we had 100 and a half. All right. 100 and a quarter. You got to be 50. 150 where now 50 50 now 75 175 we got 50 over there you got to be 75 175 but you get 77 get 77 get 77 175 now 200 I got it on the internet you got to be 2 now a quarter 225 20 and 5 but you get 20 20 but you get 20 and 5 225 2 and a quarter round 220 get 20 and 20 guys are you watching now half 50 50 but 50 that horse did nothing wrong all day, and he's still holding his head down. She turns loose of his head. He's absolutely just as calm as you want him. I mean, 120 days ago, he probably hadn't even seen a human. And look what she's done with that horse. Got to be 170. Where are we at? 200? 275. Now 3. Got to be 300 now. But get 3, but 3, but 3, but get 300. Got 275. You got to be 300. Now, that's a different. Okay, 350. Got to be 50. 350 now 75. 375. I got 50 over here with Hal. You got to be 75. 375 now 4. Got to be 400 now 4. But 4. But 4. But 4 now quarter. 425. But 20 and 5. 425. I got now 50. $50 where now 50 now 75. 475. Got 50 bid. You got to be 75. 475 now 50 now 75. You got over here. Okay, 500. Got to be 5 down there. 500 now quarter. 5 and a quarter where now 550. 5 and a half. But you get 550. You got to be 5 and a half down there. I got 5 and a quarter over here. Now 6. 600. We're gonna get up there. Let's go 600. 600 where now 6 and a half. 650. We're gonna 50. We're gonna 50. 650. 650. We're gonna 50. We're gonna 50. We're gonna 650. Now 7. 7 where and I got to be 700. 7 and a half. 7 7. You say yes? 7 and a half. You said yes on 7. 7 gonna be 50 over there. Now 8. 800 now. Keep working him. 800 now, but somebody give me $800. $800 where now? 8 get 8 bid 8. But get $800. I got it over here. You got to be 800. 800 now. But get work on him. Odessa. That's why you're here. 800. 800 now. 800. Get somebody give $800. $800. Guys, look at this. 8 and a half. Internet's in. You got to be 850. And now 9. 900 now, 9 but 9 but 9. Look at that little horse follow her around. He'd follow her to the moon. Jumped on that trailer with nobody around. $900 is all we're asking. We're way under the money for that color. 9 and a half. 950 where now? 50 now 1,000. $1,000 got to be $1,000. Somebody bid me $1,000 now. 50 now 12 and a half. I'll just go to $100. 1,100. 1,100. 1,100 now 1,100. Now 12. 1,250. 1,200's fine. 1,200. Bat your eyes at him. 1,200. 1,200. 1,200. Going to get 12. Internet, you're out. We're only asking $1,200. Somebody be good 12. $1,200 where? $1,200 where? Now 13. Yeah, I'm looking over here. Got to be 13. Now 13 and a half. Oh, is that little guy bidding again? How many horses you need? You're going to be horse poor as us. 13 and a half. He said no. 1350 is all we're asking. You got who at 13? Got 1,300 up high. Got to be 1350. 13 and a half. Look at the color, guys. 1350, 50, 50, 50. 1350. This horse has started right. Got to be 1350. The training's worth more than that. 1350. 1350. All right, I'm going to sell him. I sold him $1,300 where? 8,010. Where are we at?
We are going next to Clay Allred. Clay is going to come into the arena right now. And he's going to bring in this good-looking bay with a white blaze called, well, just exactly that, Blaze. He's got a lot of personality, picks up his feet, got a bright future coming out of the Carson City facility out of Antelope Valley. And Mr. Allred here is 14 years old from just down the road in Rangeley, Colorado. And he loves to ride, he loves to rope. And I'll start recruiting him right now for the college rodeo team down in Junction. You want to come team row, bud? I got 20 head of freshies sitting on the pin. Let's go. All right, let's sell this horse.
All right, this is Blaze. This will be another one of the Cowboy Broke horses. I'll almost bet you he's packed salt already. Those kids break these horses just like their dad and their uncle. And these horses will be, I'm damn sure have seen a cow. So I got 100 and a quarter to start. Let's go 50. 150 where? Now, the local kid, 150 now, 50, $50. 150, but get 50, 50, 50, 50. Got 100 and a quarter on start here. I got to be 100 and a half. 150 where? Now 50, but now 75. 175. I got 100 and a half up here. You got to be 75. 175, better get 77, good to get 77, good to get 77, good to get 75. Got to be 175 where now? 175. I got 50 over here with this man here. I got to be 175. Internet, you're not looking. 175, but get 77, good to get 77, good to get 75. But at 75, got to be 70, good to get 77, good to get 75. Oh, man, this is a mistake, guys. Look at that kid. Look at that tail. 175 is all we're asking. You can't fill your truck up for that. 175 now, 200 now, 2 and a quarter. 225, but he get 20 and 5, but he get 20, but he get 20 and 5. I got 2 at the man up here. You got to be 225. Been a long day for a yearling. 2 and a quarter now, 225 now, 50. I love living in cowboy country where a horse does a little mistake like that and he brings more money. I got 2 at 2 and a half, now 75. 275, but it gets 77, it gets 77, it gets 77, 75, 275, 275, now 3. 300, you want to buy one? $300 now, 3, but a 3, but a 3, but a 3. I'm just kidding. $300 now, 3 to get to 300. 300, up where you at, up there? 300? Said yes. 3 and a quarter. 325, but it gets 20. Training is worth a lot of that. 325, 325, now 50. 350, now 75. 375, but it gets 70, good to get 75. I got him. 375, now 3, unless a different guy. 375, but it gets 77, good to get 75. 375 is where you got to be. I got 3.5 bid. Said yes. Now 4. Yes. 4 and a quarter. We'll be easy on you. 425, but it get 20 and 5, but it get 425. He just give me the dirtiest look you ever saw. 425, 425. One more time. He's going to lay down. Now 50. Uh-oh. He didn't. That'd be 75. 475. I got 450 with the man up here. Internet still on. Got to be 475. 475 where? 475, but it gets 77, but it get 475. I got 50 bid. You got to be 475. 475, but it get 475. You just bought a horse, young lady, on the top row. All right, now 500. Now 5 and a quarter. 525. This guy's not going to be deterred. 525, but he get 525, but him at 525. 525. He's only got one so far, right? 420. Where are we at? Got to be 525. Yes or no? Now half. 550. Got to be 550 now. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. 550. 550. He's pretty tight with his money, isn't he? 550. $550. Now 75. I got it on the internet. You're out. Oh, we're still at 5.5. You don't let him bid again himself. Yeah, we got him at 5.5. Got to be 75. Now 6. Now 6 and a quarter. This guy wants a horse. 625. 20 and 5, 6 and a quarter. 625, but he get 20. Started right. 600. Cowboy broke. 625. 625. 20, but you would get 20 and 5. 625. Internet, you're out. Quicker on the clicker. 6 and a quarters. All we're asking. I sold him 600. Good purchase. Finally got one. 7,012, your buyer number, 7012. That one will have seen some miles.
Well, it looks like our next one into the arena is going to be Morgan Yeiser, age 14 at Oak Creek, and Denali, this cute little Flaxton Maine horse, comes out of Nevada, out of the Diamond Hills South HMA. He's pretty stocky. He's going to have some size to him. You got to look at this bone. He's got really, really good structure to him. And this year he has been worked with by a young lady who has been riding horses since she was 6 years old in Routt County 4-H program. And she has been looking to build trust and make this horse ready for the next potential buyer.
If there isn't some draft in there, look at the size of him as a yearling and the socks. These half drafts are going through the roof all over the country. And you don't have to wait very long. You dude ranchers and outfitters, take a look here. We only got to ask 100 and a quarter, but we need 50. I got to be $50. $150 where? Now, look how gentle that horse is already. You know, these draft horses are just about the gentlest horses there are to break. And this little girl's done a great job with him. She installed a lot of trust in this horse. I bet he already wears ones on the front. 100 and a half. I got to be $50 now, 75. 175 where? Now 70, would get 75, would get 75. I got 150 here. Got to be 75. Now 2. Now 2 and a quarter. Got to be 225. Now 50. 250, 50, could get 10. Now 75. 275, but it gets 75. Now 3. 3, the internet's out. I need 300. Now 3 and a quarter. Now 5. Now 50. 350, got to be 50, 50, now 75, 375, now 4, $400 now where? Now 4, but now a quarter, 425, now 50, but 50, we got 4 and a quarter, 4 and a half, now 75, now 6, 600 now, but get 6, we get 6, we get 600, somebody give 600, you got to be 6, now I'm only at 575, look at him, 575 is all, now 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, now half. 6 and a half, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. We're way under the money. This colt should be bringing over 1,000. 6 and a half. Now 75. Now 7. Now 7 and a quarter. Now 8. 8 and a half. 800 now, but I get 8 and a half. Now 9, but I get 9, but I get 9, but I get 9, but I get 9. $900. I got 8 and a half with one. It'd be 8, 900. Got to be 900. Now 9, but the 9, but the 9, but the 9, but get 900. Got to be 9, 9, but get 9, but get 9. I got 8 and a half bid. You got to be 9 now, 9 and a half. 950 where? Now we're getting up there. Now 1,000. $1,000. Got to get 1,000. We're going to $1,000. We're going to 1,000. Give me $1,000. You got 9 and a half. So we're $1,000 where? Somebody better go with $1,000. 9 and oh guys, we're doing something wrong here. Look at this. That horse doesn't care about anything. 1,000 now 1,100. 1,100, 1,100, we're going to go to 1,100, minimum 1,100, 1,100, 1,100, got to go, 1,100, we're way under the money, guys. If you got groceries, time, and pasture, this horse is going to be worth so much money in just a few short years, and you can use him. I'll bet you could pack salt on him right now. All right, give me 12. 1,200 now, but I get 1,200. Internet, you're asleep. $1,200. 1,200. 1,200. Got to go. $1,200. 1,200. 1,200. 12. Don't lose him for $100. $1,200. Say yes. Said yes. Now 13. 13. We'd get 13. We'd get 13. 13. 13. I picked her up already. 1,300. 13. You got to be 13. 13. 13. I got her in at 12. You got to be 13. 1,300. $1,300. 1,300. 1,300. God, they want me to shut up, don't they? 1,013. 1,300. Guys, I'm going to sell him. We're under the money. All right, I sold him $1,200. Buyer number. Two eight. 7,028. Next lot.
Let's go to Jason Hyde and James Bond. Little horse, he's obviously got a little bit of room to grow, guys, but He was just as willing to do anything, got his feet all picked up out there with a young man that knows how to dress, comes out of northwestern Colorado, and this gentleman right here has been a part of their guide and outfitting business, so you know that he knows what it takes to make a good horse that you're actually going to be able to use out on the mountains when you need a good one.
Boy, when he grows up and that color comes in, he's going to ring the bell. We're only at 100 and a quarter. Let's go 50. $50 now. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 100, 150 now. 75. 175. It's the asking price. 175 at where? Got 175. Got to be 175 now. 75 now. 200 now. But 2 now. Quarter now. 50 now. 75. 75 now. 3. Got to be 300. Somebody give 300. She knows what she sees. 300 now. Quarter now. 50 now. 75 now. 4 now. 4.5. 500, 550, 550 now 6, 600 now 650. Got to be $50 now 6.5, 700. I got 650 up here. You got to be 7. And we got a live one on the internet. 800, 900. I got 800 right here with this lady here. 900 said yes. How about $1,000? She says yes. 1,100. 1,100 where now? 1,100. 1,100 now, but get 11, but get 11, but get 1,100. Bid him at 1,100. 1,100. Internet, you're out. $1,100 where? I got her at $1,000. I got to be 1,100. $1,100 where now? 1,100. 1,100. This horse is quiet, has his head down all day. This kid's done a remarkable job with him. I like the curiosity. We're only asking $1,100. 1,100. We don't have many more to go, guys. 1,100. In fact, this is the last yearling, besides those smooth-mouthed ladies. 1,100. Okay, I'm going to sell him 1,100. Last call. And I sold him $1,000. Buyer number 7,000. 7,000 for buyer. Nice purchase. Okay, where are we at now?
Well, now we're going to go to the yearling in hand, 16 over horse lover division. Who do you got on your sheet first, boss? You got Frank first, or do you got Miss Gail first?
I think we got Gail on the computer.
You got Gail first? Okay, that's what I was thinking. So if the opportunity presents itself, we could bring in Gail first if she is ready to go. And, of course, a big shout-out to Miss Gail and her wonderful helper for the week, because she did have Miss Kathleen Kelly jumped in and helped her for the week. So really appreciate the fact that she came in and helped the show with us.
This little horse has not made a wrong move. And I want to, if you weren't here for the show, this lady that broke this horse and got him to where he's at right now is 83 years old. And she's done a remarkable job. He follows her around. She dropped the halter rope on the four-wheeler there in the freestyle, and he went ahead and followed her on up there, and he didn't even have to get off the four-wheeler to pick him up and lead him around.
Yeah, and the lady that trained this horse has been right here. She's she was raised in New England, but she's been here to Meeker for 40 years running a ranch and an outfitting business, and she has done everything from farm with Belgians to, of course, raising her family in the 4-H group and being a part of the outdoors here in Meeker.
She said she wanted a little filly. Look what she got. He might wear ones too, but look at the size of the bones on him and his butt. He's got up. I think there's some draft in there. 100 and a quarter. 50. Where you at? Now 50. Now 75. Got 100 and a half. You got to be 75. But get 75. 175. Where? Bid him at 175. 175. That's not enough money. Now 2 and a quarter. 225. I got 200 now here. Now 50. 50. Would you get 50? Would you get $250? Now 75. 275. But you get 77. Now 3. Got to be 300. 3 now. Big 3, but a 3, but a 3, but a 3, but a 300. Got to be $300. I got 275 over here. Now 3 and a quarter. Got to be 325. Now 50. $50 now. 50. $50. 50 now. 75. Got to be. I got 350 over here. You got to be 75. Now 400. 400 where? Now 4, but 4, but 4, but 4. Now 4 and a quarter. 4 and a quarter where? Now 425. Now 50. Now 5. 500 now, but get 5 now. 5 and a half. 550 now. 50. 550. Now 6. 6 and a half. $650 now. Fix six. There's only one of these yearlings left. 650, 50, 50, 50, 650, $650. Yes. And I got 700. I got right here. I got 6.5 with this man right here. You got to be 700. 700 now, but it gets 750. I need 7.5 right here. 750, 50. I got 700 right up here. You got to be 7.5. Said yes. Now 8. 800 now. 8.5. I got 8 over here. You got to be 8.5. 850. 8.5. Now 9. 9.5. 950 is the bid. They're in. Got to be 950. New bidder, $1,000. 1,100. 1,100. We get 11. We get 11. We get 11. We get 11. We get 1,100. 1,100. Now 12. 1,200. Now 13. 13. We get 13. You guys know what you see now. 1,300. These big horses are hard to find. 1,300 on 1,300. 13 now, but at 13. We're gonna get 1,300. 13 now 14. 14 now 15. She's not weakening. 1,500 now is the bid. 15. We're gonna get 15. Bid him at 15. 1,500. Now 16. Now 17. There's no backup over here. 17. We're getting 1,700. 7. Say yes. 1,700. Says no. 1,700. 17. We're gonna get 17. We're gonna get 17. I've got it over here. I got to be 17. I got 1,600 over here. You got to be 17. 1,700 where? Internet, you're asleep. 1,700 now. 1,700. $1,700. 1,700. And I sold him $1,600. Buyer number 8006. You know what you see. All right. Where's Frank at?
Well, we're going next. We're going to keep it in the same division. We're going to go to the other participant of that division, and we're going to go to Mr. Frank Baja, and we are going to look for the horse that he's showing today. That is Red. A little handsome, intelligent Mustang. Red come from the Diamond Hills area of Nevada. And, of course, Mr. Baja, he's been doing a fantastic job all week long. You saw him do the trailer loading in that first part. And this gentleman right here, cool fact about him, he has got a setup where he does obstacle courses and is involved in U.S. Civil War cavalry reenactment.
This is a nice little horse. I'm not sure where they got the name, but let's go $150. 150 now, 50, 50, 50, 50, 100 and a quarter is the bid. You got to be $50. 1,000 or $150 now, 50, 50, what do you get 50, 50? Just jump myself $900. 1,050, 1,050. How's that sound? $150 where now? 150. Got to be $50 now. 150, 50, 50, 50 now 75. 175 where? Internet's in. You got to be 175. 175, but get 77. Get 77. Get 175. 175. Guys, the training's worth more than that. You got to be 175 is all. 175. 175 now 2. 200 now 2, but a 2, but you're out, Internet. I got 175 over here with this man here. Now 2 1/4. 2 1/4 now 25. 225, but he get 20 and 5, but he get 225. Now 50. 50, you're out. 150. 250. 275. We got time. 275. Now do new fire. 300. I got 275 over here. You got to be 300. Internet's out. 300 now. 3 1/4. 325, but you get 20 and 5, but you get now 50. Last yearling, $350. 350. That's all we're asking. 350, 50, 50, now 75. Internet's in at 3.5. You got to be 75 now 4. 400 now 4, but 400. 375 is the bid. You got to be 400. $400 where? Internet, come on. 400. Quicker on the clicker. $400 where? $400. Got 375 now 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Last year, 425 and now 50. 450 here. We got to be 450. We get 50, 50. Get 4 1/4 over here. You got to be 50. 450 now. 50, 50. Get 50, 50. Go to 450. Bid him at 450. Got to go. 400. Now 475. 475. 475. Now 500. 500 now, but it could 5. Now 5.25. 525. Now we're getting somewhere. 525. Now you say yes at 5.25. You say yes at 5.25. Okay, I'll wait. 525. 525. Internet, you're out. 5.25. 5.25. And now 550. Internet's out. 550, $50. Now 75. 75, but get 575. I got 50 over here. You got to be 575. 575, but get 5, but get 5, but get $575. 575. Now 6. 600 now, but it gets 6. Internet, you're asleep. 600, but get 600. $600, we're going to get 600. Somebody give me 600. $600 where? Now 6.25. 6.25 now, 20, now 50. $650 now, 50, what is 650? What is, you say yes? 6.25 here, you got to be 650. 6.5. Now 75. Last yearling, we're going to the big horses. 675. Now 700. 700. She says no. Let her think about it a second. 700 now. We get 77. Get 77. Get 700. 700. He's been trying all night. I'm going to sell him 675. Sold to this man right here. What's your buyer number, sir? What's your buyer number? 9,000. Good shot. All right, let's go on to the rides.
Now, I believe we're going on from here down, and we are going to sell those two that are across the way. Are we going to sell those individually or together?
Oh, we're going to sell them individually. Or do you want to sell them together? Yeah, individually. And which one are we going to start with, Denise?
Perfect. We're going to sell the two weanlings first here, Mr. Allred. So get that.
The older. Whoops, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I do not have any. I don't have a name on them or any numbers on them to tell you which one we're going. So I don't know if we're doing by first come, first pick.
Say that again. Okay, the older one is the 10-week-old colt. And, huh? 2 bits is 4 months old. That's the one we're going to start with. All right. You've got to see the pictures of them. Let's start at 100.25. These are, you screw them up the way you want. 125, but you get 50. I need $50 where? Now 100.5. 150, now 50, but now 75. 175, but you get 75, but you get 70, but you get 75. 175, now 2. 200 now, 2, but a 2, but a 2, but a 2, but a 2. 200 now, 2, but a 2, but a 2, but a 2, 200. Got to be 200. Internet, you're out. We've had several calls. 200 now, 200 where? Got to be 200 is all we're asking now. $200, but a 2, but a 2, but a 200. Somebody give me 200. 2 bits for 200. 200 now, 2, but a 2, but a 2, 200 now quarter. 225 is the asking price. 225, but a 20 and 5. 225. I got the man up here at 200. You got to be 25. 225, 225, 225, and now 50. Yeah, 275. Got to be 275 over here. Now 3. 300 now, 3, but a 3, but a 300, but a 3, but a 3. Now 3.25. 325, but get 325, but get 20, 20, 20, and 5. 325 now 50. $350. 375. 400. He's out. 375. $4 to $400 where now? 4 but a 4 but a 4. $400. Got 375 with your man there, Hal. Got to be 400. Internet, you're out. 400 now, but to get 4 but a 4. I'm going to sell him $400. And I sold him 375. Buyer number. $9,001, your buyer number, 9,001. 9,001. 475. What was the number? 375. Okay, now the little colt, how old is he? 10 weeks old, and he's on full lack. And by the way, these 2 colts are going to stay at that. We'll get you in touch with the lady that has them in her possession. and then she can kind of give you the stuff. We will not load those tonight, okay? So we can get you guys in touch with each other, and you guys can work it out and get your instructions and so forth. So Little Hefe, let's sell him at $100.50. $150 now, 150, 50, go to 50, 50, go to 150, 150. You wanted the other one, you want the 125, you want this little one? 150 for that little guy? 150, I got it over here, you got to be 75. 175 where now? 70, 70, going to get 75 now, 2. 200 now, 2 1/4. 20 and 5, but you get 225, but you got 200 here, you got to be 225. 225, but you get 20 and 5, but you get 225. 225, running out of daylight, now 50. 250, now 75. You're out. I got 250 up here. You got to be 275. 275, I'm going to get 70 and 5. Now 3. 300 now, 3, but a 3, but a 3, but a get. I don't know. I'm going with Hal here. Oh, yes. All right. He sold out. I'm going to sell it to you for 275. Same buyer number. Dave. What do you need? A list?
That is a great job right there. All right. Are we ready to go to the ride through? It looks like we are. All right. Coming into the arena. This is the winner of this year's Mustang Makeover right here in Meeker, Colorado. Over the hill from Rangeley. This is the young gun. So he says, the one and the only Mr. Allred on Windy Bill. Y'all have seen this horse work. He did a phenomenal job. He roped, he pulled, carried a tarp right over the middle of his back through the whole section of it. Did a great job. And this is a guy right here that knows what it takes to have a horse that's going to be a partner in the ranching world. So you know that he put one to the test. And he did a phenomenal job of it, Mr. Allred.
All right. Before we get started here, could we get somebody to turn the grandstand lights on? My bid callers can't see anyone. All right, we got 150 on the internet. You got to be 75. Now, this horse is going to be that Cowboy Broke. I'll guarantee you he's probably packed too. He's done everything else. He ropes, he rides. I mean, this horse is just, I mean, if you want one that's well-versed in the Cowboy Broke horse, this is the man. He trains more horses than I've ever seen. I've only needed $150. I got 150 bid. You got to be 175. 175 now, 70, but it gets 175. But it gets 75 now, 2, but it gets 200 now, 1/4, 2.5 now, 50 now, 75 now, 3 now, 4, 400 now, 4. I'm gonna jump you by $100 so that I know where we're going. Okay, need $500. Now 6, 600 now 6. But it gets 6 now 7, 700 now 8, now 9, $1,000. We're getting done with $1,000. Now 1,250. $2,000 a new bid. Got to be 22.5. 2,002.5 now 2,250. I got 2,000 bid. You got to be 2,002.5. 250 now 1,500. 2,500. You got to be 25 now 2,500 now 750. 3,000. Got to be 3,500. I got 3,000 bid. You got to be 3,500. 3,500 is all we're asking. 3,500. Guys, if you've been to a sale, you know we're about a third of where they're going for down there. 3,500. 3,005 now, but I get 3,005. I got 3,000 bid. You got to be 35. 35 where? Internet, you're not looking. 3,500. 3,500. Guys, this is not only a Cowboy Broke horse that can go rope and ride and pack and rope, I mean, everything, but look at him side pass. He's got the arena skills, too. We're only asking $3,500. That's not enough for this horse. We're at half the money. Now 4,000. There we go. 4,000 now, 4.5. 4,500 is all we're asking. 45 now, 5, but you get 4,500. 4,500. Where? I got 4,000 bid. You get to be 500. 4,500. We get 5, but you get 5, but you get 5, but you get 5. 4,500. 4,500. Bid him 4,500. Guys. Now 5,000. Now 55. We only got 4 more of these. 5,500. This horse is going to have had so many miles under him. When I've sent horses to trainers that, you get supposed to get 120 days. I'll bet these are all real. 5,500 is all we're asking. 5,500, get 5, but you get 5, but you get 5,500. 5,500. We're at 5,000. You got to be 5,500. 5,500. We're doing a mistake here at 5,500. That's all I'm asking. Okay. Play some Jeopardy music. Say yes. I got to go, guys. 5,500. 5,500. Now 6. Good shot. 6,000. 6,000. She said yes. Or didn't she? You say yes at 6? Now 65. It's a champion horse, guys. Only asking $6,500. 6,500. The internet, you're not looking. 6,500. Stick him in a lope, Wade. Look how easy this big horse moves. And there won't be any sneaking with this family. Everything that was in there, he got it out of them. I guarantee it. 6,500 is all we're asking. We're at 65. David. Got to go. 6,500. Last call. And I sold him $6,000. Good job, Wade. That's a Cowboy broke horse. About a bidder number, $6,000. 8,010. Good shot. Good shot.
Well, we got the number 1 horse sold. Let's go to the number 2. We're going to bring in Shelby, this beautiful buckskin horse, a buckskin mare out of Eagle, Nevada area, and Carrie Rippey from Larkspur, Colorado. This lady right here runs KR Training with the help of her family, including her husband, working with off-track thoroughbreds and being a board member for one of Colorado's largest horse rescues. She does English riding, she does Western riding, and she knows how to put a foundation on one to become a well-rounded, safe working mount for lifelong purposes. And today, welcome to the Western world, won her very first belt buckle on this horse.
She is now an addict. Look at the color on this. This horse has not only got one of the best gaits in the bunch here, but I mean the color on him or her is something else. 100 and a quarter, now half. I need 150 now, 50 feet, 50, 50, but now 500. 500 where? I know where we're headed now, 7.5. 7.5, now 1,000, go to $1,000. 1,000 now, 1,000, we're going to get 750 now, 12.5. 1,250, we're going to get 12, 1,250. Now 15. 1,500 now, 15, we get 1,500 now, 750, 750, we get 750, we get 7, we get 7, we get 7.5, 1,750 now 2,000. I got it 1,750 on the internet. You got to be 2,000 now. We get 2,000, 22.5. We're at 2,000 down here. 22 now 5, 2,500 now 25, but 20 now 2,750. Now 3. We can see you guys now. 3,000 now. 3, but 3,000. Somebody give me $3,000 to go now. 3,000. We're under the money here. We're half the money we were that other horse. Take a look now. 3,000. She's got all the work. She is a professional. $3,000 is all we're asking. Give me 3,000 to go here now. 3,000. But 3. I got 27.5 with you, Hal. 27.5. I got 3,000 where? 3,000. You're out over here. Guys, we're about out of horses. Get your hand in the air. 3,000. I'm going to get 3, but 3,000. Bid him at 3,000. 3,000 where? We're doing something wrong here. She packed that flag. That horse never looked back at a lope. Now 3,500. 35. You're out. You got to be 3,500 now. 4,000 there. We're going down the right road. 4,000 where? I'm going to get it 4,000. $4,000. She ain't done growing yet, guys. 4,000. She's slight right now, but by God, she's going to grow into something. $4,000 where? $4,000 where? Got 35 down here. You got to be 4,000. 4,000 where? 4,000 where? One more time. One more time down there. Said no. Got 35. You got to be, how about 750? 3750. Where are we at? 37 and a half. I dropped it 250, 3750. Don't lose him for 2.5. 37 and a half, 3,750. 30,007. Get him a shot of whiskey. 3,750. I'm going to sell him. All right, 3,500. I sold out. Buyer number. Who's your buyer number? 8,013. Buyer number 8,013.
We say thank you to
Good
Carrie
job.
there and let her get out of the arena. Let's bring in the arena. This is Cassette Mclaughlin, and last year had the highest selling Mustang at last year's Mustang Makeover, as well as placed third overall. This year, she placed third overall. Let's see if we can beat that total. She qualified in 2018 and 2019 for the AQHA Ranch Horse Versatility World Championship show. And today she brings in Peach out of Carson City in the Antelope Valley, Nevada area. And it ridden English, been ridden Western. They've done some jumping, they've done some reining, and they have calmed down. A little nervous at the start, she said, when she first got him. But as you can see right now, you have got a young lady riding that horse bareback. She peeled the saddle off him during the freestyle reining. Done a phenomenal job and lead changes both ways. Flying lead changes both ways during that freestyle competition.
This lady has really done a nice job with this horse. I bet she could side pass him to Main Street Meeker and be back here in 5 minutes. I'm going to start him out at 100 and quarter. Got to be 50. 150 now, 50, 50. I'm going to go 500 now, 500. 500 now, 50. 500's a bid. Now I got to be 5. I know where we're headed. Now 750. I got 5 here. You got to be 7.5. Now 1,000. 12 and a half. 15. Now 1750. No backup in her. 1,007 and a half. 17 and a half down there. Now 2,000. You got to be 2, but 2. You're all out down there. I got it over here. You got to be 2,000. You know, you're in now 22 and a half. I got 22 and a half. Got to be 22. You got 2,000. I got to be 22 and a half. Now 5. 2,500 now. We're getting 2,500. Bid him at 2,005. Bid get 5. Bid get 5. 2,000. Now 750. 2,750. Now 3. 3,000. I got 7.5 over here with you. I get to be 3,000. Now 32 and a half. Look at the color here, guys. You know what that's going to look like in a few years? 32 and a half is all we're asking. I got 3 down here. You got to be 32.50. 3,002 and a half. 3,002, but 2, but 2, but 2 and a half. Now 5. 3,500 now. 3,500. 3,000 now. 750. 3,750 now 4. 4,000, but 4, but 4, but 4. You're not having her bid again herself, is she? Okay, sorry. We're back to 3,500. Don't bid again yourself, because I'm taking her bid, and I'll just shut up. I won't look at you anymore. You look at her. 3,500. I need 3,750. 3,007 and a half. 3,007 and a half. Now 7. I'm going to get 7. Get 3,750. 3,000. I'm going to take her. 3,750. Look at the color, guys. 3,007 and a half. 3,750. Now 4. No, whoa, 42 and a half. 4,002 and a half, but get 2, but 2, but get 4,250. 4,000. 4,500. 750. 4,007 and a half. Give her another shot there. 4,700. I'm getting 750. 4,750. Now 5,000. She's not going to stop. 5,500. 5,500. She sees color. 5,005, but get 5, but get 5 for 5,500. Now 6. 6,000. Guess she said yes. 6,500. 6,500. 7,000. You're out. It's painful. 75. 7,500. 7,500. Look at the color. It's going to cost you 7,500. Play Jeopardy music again. 7,500. 8. You can get a night job, 8,000. 8,000 now. What, somebody give it 8,000? She's going 8,085. 8,500. 8,000. Oh, now you're going to have 2 of them. 9,000. She weakened on you. 8,500. I'm going to sell her. 8,500. Yep. And I sold out. 8,500. I want you all to give that young lady in the arena a round of applause too. She did a hell of a job. She's probably bawling right now. All right, next lot. All right.
That is a fun walk right there.
Where are we at, Brandon? Are we at Rogue Sister?
Good work, my friend. Very good work. All right, we're going to go next to Riley Allred. Now, I believe Colt is still riding this horse in the arena then, but of course, trained by Riley. Riley, this year, she is only 17 years old, I believe. Hopes to go into wildlife biology once she graduates high school. Has come into the Mustang legitimately with the idea that both of her father, we've got an uncle and some cousins involved in this, all that have brought them to it from ranges of Colorado. Today, she is showing a horse by the name of Rogue Sister. And we're pretty sure this horse came out of the Eagle HMA in Nevada. Real smart filly, learns quick, and has a very fine coat like a thoroughbred. She's real pretty to be around. And, hey, they shot arrows off of her, and she never even wavered. So I think you're going to have a good one.
Hey, Colt, before I get started, is Rogue Sister Riley? All right. Give me 100.5 to get started, and then I'm going to 5. 500. What is it? 1,200's the bid. You got to be 1,500, 1,500. We're getting to the end of the pile. You got to be 1,500 now. Now 7.5. 1,007.5, but it gets 7 now 2. 2, but you say yes. 2,000 now 22.5. I got it right over here. You got to be 22.50. 22.50 now. 22.50 with a 2, but the 2 with a 2.50. 2,000 2.5. But I got 2,000 over here now. 25. 2,500 now. But you get 5. But you get 5 now. 7.50. 27.50. But you get 7.7. Get 7.7 to 2,007.50. Got to be 2,007.5. 2,007.5. 2,007.50, you can shoot your arrows off of him. We saw that. 2,007.5. I couldn't hit nothing, but 2,007.50, 2,007.5. Whoa, we're way into. We should be happy. Look at that. There's got to be some thoroughbred in there. Now 3. 3,000 now 3, but she said yes. 3,500. 3,005, but you get 5, but you get 3,500. I got 3,000 over here. You got to be 35. 35 where now? 30, we get 3,000, 3,000. Yeah, now 4. 4,000, you get 4 now. 4.5. 4,500 now 5, but you get 5, but you get 5, but you get 5. 4,005, but you get 5. 4,500, but you get 5, but you get 5. 4,500. 4,500. We only got one after this, don't we? 4,005, but you get 5, but you get 5. 4,500. 4,500. 4,000 is what we got bid. You got to be 4,500. 4,005, but you get 45. 4,005. 45 internet. You're out. 4,500. This is the same kind of horse. He's going to be cowboy broke. He's going to be seen. I mean, these guys have cattle. They ride cattle. They run cattle. And look at, like I say, they're not only worldly broke, but they're arena broke too. You can't buy that kind of horse for 4,500. 4,500, but you get 5, but you get 4,500. I'm going to sell him. Sell her. 4,000's all, 4,500's all we're asking. And last call, 4,500. Pull the trigger. I'm going to drop this gavel. One more time. 4,500. Yes or no? Got to go. 4,500. And I sold out. $4,000. Who we got? Who is it? Oh, okay. What is it? 7,012, your buyer. 7,012. Good shot. Okay, guys, this is the last horse. Who is it, Maui?
Well, we are down to our final one. This is our final horse, your final opportunity to buy one. Let's bring in KP and Maui. Maui came out of the Eagle HMA over there in Nevada. Mr. KP, he calls Craig, Colorado home, so I'm sure you know we know a lot of the same people. Now, you watch this horse, he's got a lot of natural athleticism, and I'll tell you what, if a man feels comfortable enough to walk a horse into an arena carrying his toddler son, you know that he's got to have a level of trust for that horse because that's something you won't put at risk. So I think it's safe to say you've probably got one here that he feels pretty comfortable around.
Just before I get ready to sell this, KP, I've got a lost bracelet down here by the bar. It's a silver bracelet. If you come up to the auction block here, we'll let you have it if you describe it to one of the girls. I'm going to go ahead and say this now. This little horse, KP told me, is kind of right in the middle of where his training should be. He could kind of go one way or the other. And KP has agreed to go ahead, because he's been the trainer for a while, to go ahead and go on with this horse at his place. So if you want to buy this horse and you love the size of him, he's the soggiest horse we've sold here. If you want him to do that, he'd be happy to help you with that. But he's right there on the edge of just starting to fully trust everyone. It isn't quite there yet, but he wanted everybody to know that he would be willing to go on with him. And as you can see, he's done a hell of a job with him so far. So let's go to 100 and a quarter, need 100 and a half. $150 where now? 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 150. $150 now to 200 now, but I'm now 250. 250 now, 250 now, 300 now, but 3 and a half. 350 now, 50, 50, 50, 50, but I got 300 over here with Odessa. I need 3 now, 4. 400 now, 400. 400 over here, but get 4. 400 over here. I got 450 over there. Now 5. Now 5 and a half. Now 6. Now 6 and a half. Now 7. Now 7. Now 7 and a half. I got 750 over here. You got to be 8. Now 8 and a half. 8 and a half. Last horse, 8 and a half. 850 now 9. 909, but the 9, but get 900, but get 9. Somebody give 9 now. Now 9 and a half. Internet's in. You got to be 9 and a half. Now 1,000. $1,000 where? Now 1,000 is all. You say a yes on 1,000? Now 1,250. I got $1,000 down here. You got to be 12 and a half. 1,250. Now 1,500. Now 1,750. 17 and a half. Now 2. I got Hal at 17 and a half. I need 2,000 down there. 2,000. You're all out over here. Got to be 2,000. Now 22 and a half on the internet. 20. I got 25 on the internet. You got to be 3,000. Is he still okay on that? I got 25 on the internet. You got to be 3,000. How about 750? Need to be 3. I got 2750. Now 35. 3,500. It's not very often the trainer goes with it. 3,500 is bid. You got to be 4,000. 4,000 where? Now 4,000. Somebody give me 4,000. I got 3,500. You got to be 4,000. 4,000 down here now. 4,000. I got. Look at the size of this horse, and he is not done growing. Got to be $5,000. I got 45 bid. You got to be 5,000. 5,000 where now? 5. But get 5. But get 5. But get 5. But get 5. Internet, you're asleep here. $5,000. Got to be 5. 5,000. Getting 5. But get 5. But get 5. 4,500 is the bid. I need 5. Internet, last one. 4,500. I got 4,500 down here with Hal somewhere. Got to be 5,000. You out? Internet's out. Got to be 5,000. Hal, I got you at 4,500. And I need $5,000 or I'm going to sell him. AP, when we're done with this horse, can you come up and give us your information there so you can meet the prospective buyer? Okay, thank you. Last call, guys. Last call on the last horse. I need $5,000. 5,000 where? Guys, you got the guy that started this horse riding him, and he's going to go on with him. That's got value. I don't know what he's going to charge you, but that's got value. Finding a trainer these days is hard work. $5,000. I'm going to sell him. 4,500 is the bid with Hal. I got to be 5, but get 5. Somebody give 5,000. I sold him 4,500. Thank you, KP. Thank you very much. Well, on behalf of Longhorn Video Auctions and the Meeker Mustang Challenge, I sure appreciate all the bidding tonight. We had a great auction, and thank you for taking care of the horses.
I'll second that, and y'all God bless you. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy yourselves. And on behalf of all our sponsors, I want to thank Bank of the San Juan, State, and White Electric.
And hold on, we got to screw up.
Oh.
35? Okay, that's all right. We'll go back. I had somebody over here at 4,000. Okay, I'm going to open it back up. Your guy was out, David. Your guy quit us at 33,000 on the internet.
If you want to bring that horse back in, they're going to bring that bid back up.
It's okay. We don't need this. Got 3,500 bid over here. Somebody before. I'm going to sell him. Sorry about that, KP. 4,000. I'm going to sell him. And I sold him 3,500. Sorry about that, KP. All right, this time really. On behalf of Longhorn Video Auctions, thank you guys for a great auction. We'll see you. I'm getting it. 7,013, your buyer number. 7,013. Thanks, everyone. 35. Yeah. In the name of courtesy, could everybody kind of help us clean these bleachers out? This is all a volunteer deal. And if you could pick up whatever's left in your aisle there, we'd sure appreciate it. And the silver bracelet is still sitting here.